On this video, I'm going to give you some key jobs that are online, and I'm going to give you some tips of the on how to keep those jobs by being very, very productive. First of all, let's clear the air, because everybody thinks that working from home is a dream job. It is for some, but it's not for others. So remember some of these steps that you need to do every day when you would go to your office, right? You would get up in the morning, you would set your alarm clock at a certain time, you would get your coffee, get dressed, shower, head out. You would make sure gas is in your car. You would make sure you have toll money and you get to the office at a certain time and you start and you work straight through. You might get a break. You might get your lunch, whether you go out or eat at your desk. But you had a routine that you did every day. What I'm trying to get at is you need to establish the same thing when you're working from home. You need to be able to get up in the morning, you do your same routine, go into your workspace, whatever that is, close the door, set some boundaries, and be ready to go to work. Don't come out of that area, stay away from the TV, stay away from your friends calling. Do the same thing. Someone call you and it's personal. Is this important? Is this an emergency? If it's not an emergency, say, hey, look, I'll call you 12 o'clock on my break. I'll call you in the next 20 minutes on my break. I have a task I got to get done. Got to stay routine as possible. And you have to stay structured as possible. Because any of these jobs I'm going to tell you about, you won't keep them if you're not structured. That's the key thing. If you're not a structured person, maybe the office is better for you. But if you are structured, dedicated, focused, doing work from home can be a great thing. Can be very, very productive because a lot of people, they work fast at home. There's less interruptions and you can just get things done. There's nobody knocking on your door saying, let's go downstairs to the Starbucks. There's nobody knocking on your doors saying, come on, let me pull you into this other little meeting. Some of that's very productive, but some of it's not productive. And you can weed it out. You can say, hey, I probably waste about 20 to 25% of my time at work in the office because of just chit chat noise. Some of that stuff, we're human beings, we're social people. It's very, very important we do this. But let's go into some of these jobs that I found online for you. I've also included all of the links to each one of these in the bottom, so take a look at them later. First one is Working Solution. If you go to Working Solution, they have over 70,000 jobs. You can put in your area, you can put in what you do. You can find a bunch of jobs there. The only key thing, those jobs are only you have to be based in Canada or the United States. But it's a great place to look. There's hundreds and hundreds of jobs there. Take a look at it. So that's number one. Number two, Amazon. You'll be surprised. There's a lot of jobs in there from Amazon to work at home. And they've split it up in like two different segments. There's remote work and there is work from home. Basically, the work from home one is you need to be in the Pacific area where, I don't know if they need to stop by and see you, say hello. You got to be so many, miles from the office. So you can get there within an hour or so. You might need to pop into the office once a month or something like that. Then it's the remote jobs where you can be anywhere in the world as long as you have internet and you can log on and get your work done. So that's two key factors to make sure which one you're applying for. There's like work from home and there's also very, very remote jobs. So keep that. But Amazon has a lot of jobs. And most of the jobs are starting about $25 an hour. I looked the other day, there were over 1,000 jobs there. Number three is Automattic. I put the word up here. It's spelled a little bit differently. Here's another one. They have like 80, 90,000 jobs there. They've been in business for years. They have everything from sales to engineering to commercial jobs. Tons of stuff there. They have people all over the world. So, it's not just an American or a Canadian thing. Take a look at that. Most of the jobs are anywhere from $10 an hour to $40 an hour, depending on what your expertise is. So take a look at that. Number four is a site called Live Ops. It's another big one. Jobs there are anywhere from $10 to $20 an hour. I didn't, dig any further. There's tons of jobs there. They have everything from managerial work up to sales, online sales. The only thing about this particular website, you do have to do an interview online. They do a background check, a little bit more robust in their interviewing process than some of the other ones. So just keep in mind, if you find a job there, you won't be able to start the next day. There's a couple firms you need to go through before you get hired. Number five, and this is probably more to US, it's CVS. CVS, the drugstore, convenience store. If you look online, I was pretty shocked by this one. There's a bunch of jobs there also. CVS is nationwide, so they have jobs all over the place. Take a look at that. Some of those are direct sales. Some of those are dealing with customer complaints when people call in, have something wrong. Feedback surveys about how prescription filled, et cetera, et cetera. Tons of stuff there. Take a look at it. And they're very high paying jobs too. Take a look at it. Okay. Number 6, and this won't be of any surprise, Apple Care. If you know Apple products and you're pretty good about it and you can get around a PC or your iPhone, tons of jobs out there. And they pay good money. And the reason this is probably one of the higher paid ones because they want people that understand their products. So there is some training that you can go through, but they really want people that, know the Apple ecosystem and know how to get around. Take a look at it. It's a good one. One's called FlexJob. Take a look. This one has tons of jobs. So take a look at that one. It's really robust. The website's easy to get around. So it's something you should take a look at. And I'll give you one more. And this one's called Kelly Remote. It's another website you go log into and you can find a bunch of stuff there. A lot of people will work on 2 or 3 of these sites. So because some of it might be a couple hours a week here, 2 hours a day there. So they go to this website and they'll work 3 hours a day on, Monday and Friday. Go to this other website and work another couple of days here. And next thing you know, they have a full-time, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week job and, just bounce between different companies. So as long as you're flexible, organized and ready to go, you can probably find something that you like to do long term, or it might be seasonal, it might be you're between jobs, or you just want something to do on the weekends. So who knows? But give it a go. There's tons of stuff out there if you know where to look, and hopefully these places that I've given you will help you, even with your search, whether you work for them or not. I'm not affiliated with any of them, so I don't get any commissioning thing. Hey, if you like what you're seeing here and you're looking for a job, you're looking to change careers, you'd like to have a conversation, even about any of these websites, I'd love to get on a call with you. Go to my website, click on book a call. We'll have a 45-minute hour conversation about whatever you want to talk about business. And business is very broad. So, and the key thing we're trying to figure out if there's any chemistry, if I can really help you or not help you. And, it's okay either way. I'm not trying to push anybody in anything. But I know that there's somebody out there that I can help. So give me a call. All right. Thanks a lot. Okay. Bye-bye.